come on. 5 years, still you, still me, still here. 5 years, baby. 5 years, 5 years.
Okay, how about now? That's good to know. I had that muted just the whole time. I'd been talking the whole time. All right. So I don't know why the video's choppy. We'll figure that out in a second. Let's see what I can do. Oh, hold on, let me check. Always something. Okay, that looks good. All right. Okay. So, what's happening? Hmm. I need something on screen that's moving so I can see if it's still choppy. One, two, three, four, five. That's still looking pretty choppy to me. Okay. No. How would that be? What's going on with that? I don't know what song's playing. Yeah, that's connected. Not loud. Da-da-da. Always something. Make it weird. Not might. It's gonna get weird. All right. And then back again. I'll do that same test. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still choppy. What is happening? Fuck. All right, we'll pause it here. Connect the door, fine. Huh. What a very strange thing. You guys are going to get a view of like the garage ceiling. I'm going to quickly swap to yeah, no, the music wasn't attached to that one. Yeah. Neither was the mic, actually. Back to the camera. Oh, man. Just... Nothing's ever easy. All right. Technical difficulties all of the time. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm waiting, and it's still choppy as shit. Oh, the shadows are choppy? Okay, great. Yeah, no, it is still choppy. What? Why, though? It's not dropping frames. Always something. Restart the phone? All right, I'm gonna restart the phone. Anyway, hi, how are you? I got some wood today. Very excited about it. Got some projects in mind. There's a bunch of other stuff I wanted to get, let me tell you. There's a bunch. Oy. Restarting the phone here. No, I only got wood. I wanted that jointer. There was the jointer that was 40% off because the place is doing their 15-year anniversary. So they had 15% off all wood, 40% off of ebony. The problem is that ebony is $200 a board foot, so I didn't get any. But, yep. I got, well, I did get something. I did get something. It was $14. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. A little glue scraper for corners. All right. I'm gonna pop this back into the holder. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. It's a good price. And the problem is, well, I mean, it's, I don't know, whatever. I could talk about it a lot. All right. Studio mode. Phone cam. Properties. Switch to this one. Uh-huh. Neat. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Good. Good. Nailed it. Now, if I then go back to here. Okay, let's see if we're still choppy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's delayed. Oh, that looks good to me. Okay, I just need to restart the phone, I guess. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'll add that to the to-do list, I suppose. Anyway, hi. But I'm down to an hour and a half, but I wanted to do a little quick stream. Because I didn't get to finish everything yesterday. After the stream was done, I did finish routing this piece. So the edges are all good. However, we had a little bit of tear out, which is annoying. It's fine. It's plywood, so whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, May. But we did get a big old chunk that got cut out. I don't know if you guys can see that very well on stream. I'll have to figure that out. But that's what happened there. Oh, okay. First off, I gotta show you what I got. Okay. Hold on. I mean, I got some regular old. Come here. I got some regular old, you know, your maple, a little bit of walnuts and poplar for the project. But what I also got, just a little bit of it, but I also got some purple heart. This is a wood, if nobody has heard of this before, that is naturally purple. And I got some projects for it. I did not get much. But I am excited about it. It's a big chunk of purple art. It is a cut off of a 10-foot long chunk. And it's only 3/4. So it's could have been a lot bigger. Yeah, 100% indica, 100%. Yeah, otherwise it will be brown. All right. Which is what happened to my Paduke that I have back in that corner. Can you guys see it, the current camera angle? Kinda, here. I don't know if I showed this on stream yet. So, whoops. You guys see the angle there? Yeah. So this part, this had a piece of plywood over it. So this angle right here, you can tell that's where the plywood was, but this is brown. And this still looks like Paduke. So I'll have to figure out my life with that one, man. All right. But it's now hidden in this corner so that it does not oxidize in the same way. Actually, maybe I should put, not even should, I'm going to put the purple heart back there the same way. But they had a, so wood never really goes on sale, right? But they had 15% off because of their 15-year anniversary. So I got a little something, something. Okay. Yeah, Fishbilly, that's what I'm going to try to do and see if I can save. See if I can save that. Actually, how wide is that? Yeah, so I'm going to have to, I'd have to rip it first. It is past my, my planing capacity. Everyone likes my wood. All right, so what we're going to work on today, this is mostly done. Got to fix that tear out, and then probably just sand it a little bit. Not that it's going to matter that much, but all right, we got these. I'm going to need this and this. Oh, and I got to go downstairs. Son of a bitch. All right. So, if you don't have double-sided tape, and if you've never done this, this is another little woodworking trick that we'll be doing. First off, so my plan is to use this as a template, right? So what I need to do is to stick this onto this. And I'm going to use frog tape. I'm going to put frog tape on this one, then put super glue on, then put frog tape on this one, and then put activator so it's instantly bonds. And then stick these two together, and then I'll be able to actually use this as a template. So we'll be able to get that beautiful little wave on the curtain. That is the plan. So first off, I need to get my activator. But this is just regular CA glue. This is super glue, right? But I gotta go now. Yeah, I gotta go downstairs and get the activator. Whoop! You guys hear that just now? Uh-oh. I think my headphones batteries are low. Okay, well. All right, be right back. All right. Down in the basement. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Boy, I don't think I realized how little of this I had still. Okay. All right. So, let's get this going. Hey, Spock, how you doing? So when you pry it apart, you're just fighting the tape. Yeah. Yep, the old tape and CA trick. Hell yeah. Just a bit of cutting out. Yeah, no, the receiver on it is pretty wild to be able to go through, especially like how goddamn compact and small it is. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I need a blade. That is a fresh bottle. Okay, so under normal circumstances, I wouldn't try to work on this one. Yeah, just don't go to the bathroom with it on. I can just turn it off, yeah. Let's see. It's just off screen here. All right. What's going on, Wolfie? Also, Spock, how are you? Yeah. I mean, there is like woodworking tape, like two-sided woodworking tape, and that'll work a treat, honestly. But it's expensive, right? Compared to just doing something like this. Kind of hate the song. Hold on. Come on. Being double teamed part-time by grad school and a new full-time job. Well, congrats on the full-time job at the very least. Bought a dump trailer from someone who turned out to be some random person off the street, and they sold you someone else's trailer? What? What? Bro! Oh no! What the crap, dude? That's some shit. Damn. All right, so somewhere there should be, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Little no clog nose thingy. No worries, man. Get some rest, man. Get some rest. I don't want to. Garbage scrap. Let's see. How much do I want? This much. No. All right. Oh, yep. My headphones are going to die on this stream. Charged everything else. Didn't charge them. Whoops. All right. And this bottle will never be this clean again. Okay, I need for this song to be done. It's apparently got 1 more minute of that. Skip it. There we go. Yeesh. Oh, man. Running around today a little bit, man. I'm tired already. But I tell you what, I don't know what it is, but yesterday, it's like, as soon as the stream was done, I was so exhausted. So crazily exhausted. Goodness gracious. Trailer's been returned. Oh, that's good at least. No kidding, Wolfie. Jeez, dude. What the world, man? What in the world? All right. Okay. All right, gonna try to line these up pretty near on top of each other. Let's see, that should work here. Yeah, he keeps on selling all of our vehicles. What the shit, man? Shouldn't use your marking knife to cut tape. But I don't feel like walking back over there on stream. There we go. Okay. Wolfie, that's crazy, dude. You've got some damn experiences over the last little while. Okay. So, do a little bead of glue on there like that. spray the activator. And then try not to fuck up the alignment because it's going to stick pretty much immediately. And there we go. Right? So that's how we do that. It's a super awesome little template trick, and then you don't have to buy very expensive tape. The tape is pretty good for what it's worth. It's a good tape, but more expensive for sure. All right. Put this back right quick. I should actually keep a blade on my apron, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know why I don't. That would be a good thing to have. Figure that out later. Oh, man. Yeah, some people just have stories, man. Some people just have stories. You seem to be one of them. That's okay. But goodness gracious. Just happy the owners were kind and grateful when I returned the trailer. Somebody sold you someone else's trailer. Oh, man. That's crazy. Oh, boy. All right. A little bit more. Whoop, and there go my headphones. And now they're just earmuffs. Release! So if the music gets weird, somebody give me a shout and I'll change it or skip the song or whatever. You lose the music too? Oh, weird. Well, hold on. Oh, I know, because it automatically stops the playback. I can turn that on. That's not a big deal. All right, so you should still be able to hear it, and now it's not coming through those speakers. Okay. Oh, man. It's a little humid out today, man. It's super nice out. Super nice out. Holy butts. Oh, hey, after a song, something, something simple. I'll take it, man. All right. There's my template bit. Left, thank you for subscribing to Tier 1 for 84 months. Oh my god.
Still here, 5 years, baby. 5 years.
Weird how that's exactly 5
5
years.
years.
Mm-hmm. 84 freaking months, dude. What the shit? Ay, man. How long have we been doing this? How long will we keep doing this, you know? All right. I am going to grab a plate. It's almost a year. Man, this is way more fun when I can listen to music. All right, what's going to... What? Oh, because it's not. Got it. Lefty Teddy, ready Lucy. Got it. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oh man, I know, Winnica. It's crazy to me. That is wild, dude. Not sure what I did to deserve that, but I'll take it. Okay. Come on. There you go. I think that's probably pretty close. There's schmutz. Get out of there. Hey, I can still work. You said the D word? What did I say? Oh, deserve? Yeah. I'll bring that up just a smidge. I just realized the holes here are going to be a problem. Yeah, because the bit's going to clomp on there. I could raise it up even more. Yeah, if I have it right against the top there, that should be okay. At what point am I don't know if I want to have the bit that high up. No, I don't want that. Run the other way. Should probably adjust it completely. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work, try again. Easy. All right. Any musical requests? Because I can't hear it. Yeah, that's the micro adjustment wheel. So if you can see right here, it is 1/32 of an inch per revolution. And in between the larger ticks is 1/1000th. So it is accurate up to a 10,000th of an inch, which is crazy. Yeah. All right. This should work. All right. Okay, so we're gonna put this on, or that on. Yeah, this is the micro adjustment, and then for the major adjustments is the push down thing, which works really, really well. A lot of things will have like the crank, which also is fine, but I really like this one. This one you can really make big changes very fast. Okay, and start the motor. There we go. Let's just do a quick little thing. All right, so it did bite into that drill hole. Oh, and if you never used it, because it looks sketchy as hell. Hey, if you get it free, free is my favorite price, for sure. That sucks. I've kind of already goobered up this one. But no, I mean, like the only reason why I have here's my poplar. The only reason why I have a router table as good as this is because my dad had it and he stopped being able to do it, man. Okay. This is way the hell better than what I had before, let me tell you. Okay, let me think here. How high up can I go? Just here. Also, generally speaking, come on, man. You don't want to take too much off with your bit. That's okay. That might be okay there. And it's ideally riding along the top where the holes aren't. Doesn't feel like it's catching on that hole. It looks like, oh, nope. That router, the cutting edge is going to be just shy. Okay, well, what not then? Oh, I'll bet fish belly, yeah. 100%, man. Well, a carpenter would technically be inaccurate to say, for what it's worth. Carpenters are more like house builders. I just have some tools. No. Okay. So, let's see how close to that bottom edge I can. Look at that cutting blade. Well, hopefully that'll work still. Boy. We'll see. All right. We will find out. Hey, my teacher. Looks ready to roll. We're having some small technical issues. So I've got these like exaggerated counterbores is what they are. And my bearing went along it and sort of muffed it up a little bit right here. So we're trying to see what we can do otherwise. Oh, man. Boy, we got, what is it? Yeah, 69 right now, high of 73 today. God damn. Okay. And air on. And cool on. Let's see how we do here. Be working all right. Yeah, painter's tape over it would have been a good idea for sure, dude. 67. Where's DK active these days? Still in Illinois, man. It was just warm out today. It was just friggin' warm out today. Alright, so I got this part that I mucked up, but I should be able to sand that out and get the curve back on there. And then, all I got to do is find something with a skinny flat edge. Those are all Phillips heads. Okay, don't. I don't. All right, great. Thought I had a scraper up here. Oh, I know what it is. Hang on. We got pizza coming later. And then that is it. And then that's how the tape trick works. Works great. One of my favorite things, man. One of my favorite things. Math teacher, what are you working on? You got any projects lately? I was excited to hear about what you're working on. All right, one down. 3 more to go. And then I have to do the drilling on those braces. Then after that, I don't think it just needs to be upholstered. I will be getting it. No, I'll be getting it in a little more than an hour. I don't have that much time today on stream. Okay, so out. Turning an old countertop into a workstation for the child because she wanted one. Into a workstation for the child. What's she working on? What do you mean workstation? What's there with that? More tape, more glue. Thank you guys for hanging out today, by the way. Appreciate you. I'm excited for more Dagger Heart tonight. Need to get Chance some character stuff still. Been distracted. Let's do this. Again, don't cut tape with your marking knife. But you know what? I don't know. No idea. Already made 2 of them for her little drawing/work area in your basement. Gotcha. Well, that's awesome, though. It was fun to turn something old into something new. Sure, dude. Awesome. That is a cool little project. Hello. How you guys doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Dude, how awesome is corn? Hell yeah. My favorite Souls like. We gotta go immediately. Yeah, getting a little bit done today. Well, unfortunately, my battery ran out on yesterday's stream. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. My name's DK, if you guys don't already know. Do mostly gaming streams, but I've been mixing it up. Doing a little bit of woodworking streams. All right, so for anybody who has not seen or heard of this trick yet, super common little thing. I don't have double-sided tape, which is fine. I don't need double-sided tape because I have regular tape. This is frog tape or blue tape or whatever. And then I have super glue and activator. So let me show you. A little bead of glue. Activator on the other side. Put them together, and then they're going to be pretty much instantly bound. All right. Thank you very much, Clown. Man, tell you what, I mean, this is an inherited piece. I would love to have made this myself or purchased it myself. No, this is an inherited piece. This is my dad's old router table. But, and there we go, man. So these are now together until I pry them apart. And that's how I then go and route that template. It's one of my favorite tricks. Okay. I get joy out of every time I get to do it. All right, and with that, I think, because we still have it at the same height, and I got that height nailed down now, so now I should be able to go around and have it not screw up this time. Okay, here we go. All right, air on, tool on, make a cut. Instant lock. A little bit of chip out there, but that's all right. Able to manage that, no problem. But that one's got a much nicer curve than the first one. Unfortunately, the first one, for anybody just joining us, these counterbore holes messed me up. I should have put tape or something over them so that the bearing on the router didn't go in it. But then, take any kind of pry bar or anything and get them in there, and then they should come right apart. There we go. Corn, what were you playing today? I mean, I imagine a a Souls-like, but I'm guessing. It's just a guess. It's just a guess. So what I would love is a upcut bit or even a compression bit would be great. Because I kind of have plans to do a lot more template routing like that. And with this one, we end up with a lot of the these like slivers, right? Instead of having it be because it comes off in one big chunk. That's a little harder. My little dust collection to pick it up. All right, let's try to put that air on again. Got it. This comes out a little too fast. Okay. Do wish there was a way. Well, I mean, there is a way. Just the way is to spend money. But I wish that with what I had, that there was a way to have that dust collection not be as loud as it is, dude. Sorry for that. Don't chip out there. That'll be fine. Okay. I'm done with the small sides. Ah, Wukong! There you go. Nice. Alright, so second verse seems the first. It's not too loud on stream. It is so this is Jonathan Katz Moses's apron, right? The little square holster is so good. It's so good, man. And then it also has a little spot here for my marking knife. And those two features by itself kind of sell me on it, but it's also just really good. Oh, hey, son of a bitch. I just found the top of my pencil. Remember that from last stream? It's so loud I can't even hear chat. Shut up. It's such a good idea. No, it's, yeah, 100% sold me on it. No, so math teacher, the problem is also that this one's just loud, right? So I wouldn't be able to get rid of it completely, but I could get a quieter dust collection system rather than a shop vac, right? So that is what it is. I did get the bit ordered. They didn't have it in stock, but I did get the bit. The Allen wrench, no. The Allen wrench I have not gotten fixed. I've also not gotten it out of that little piece yet. I'm gonna have to figure out my life there. No, for anybody who wasn't at the stream yesterday, I managed to break off the tip of an Allen key into my, right here, my miter gauge right there. That is a bottom adjuster right there, has the tip of an Allen key stuck in it. So now I can't adjust it. And it's too small for the table saw as it stands, and too big for the router table as it stands. That's great. Yeah, always something. All right. Oh. You're able to a trash can cyclone system and then hook up the shop vac into the can. Just put the vac further away from my tool. A vac can definitely do that. I mean, obviously you don't want your vacuum like too far away from the tool, but that's what I do have. I've got a 3D printed cyclone system that I have set up. Let's see if I can grab it here. Plug it. Just fine. But yeah, the biggest thing for anybody who does make this, I also found this is the anti-crush valve. So if there's too much pressure, it'll actually suck this in, and then, you only see the bottom? Sorry. Thank you. This is a little anti-crush valve. So if there's too much pressure, anti-Christ valve. No, Chris, how you doing, brother? Yeah. And that is a delight, man. So make sure if you do a 3D printed one like that, make sure you get a valve that does that, because otherwise you're going to go through a lot of buckets like I did. All right. But yeah, no, I can't imagine not having a cyclone on a shop vac, right? Your filter is going to get pretty gummed up pretty dang quick. Yeah, right, math teacher? That's what I'm saying, man. I went through a fair few a fair few, fair few buckets before I got wise to what was going on. Oh, what's happening there? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hold on. There's something got underneath the tape. A little bit of dust. You know, I'm just going to do another tape. Chris, I hope you're doing really well, by the way. By the way. Doing a little bit of woodworking, showing off some 3D printed stuff that I got for it. Good time all together. All right. Okay. All right. Flat this time. Good. I'm not going to keep on coming up with this. Don't use your marking knife. Grab an actual blade. I should, like I said, I should maybe get one on my apron here. One of those things that's always going to come in handy. Hey, Dr. Fishy, how you doing? Does he know how to do that? I mean, it's debatable. It's debatable. That's fine. You can tell her, yes, you learned some at the school we went to, which is true. All right. Oh. And a little bit more tape on this one. And the rest is all YouTube. I was talking to somebody today, and we're kind of the first generation of woodworkers that learned everything online. And I think that is fascinating. I definitely did do a fair amount. Oops, there's a bug. I'm going to shut the garage doors. I'm getting bugs in here. But there's definitely a fair amount that I did learn from school and not from other stuff. Swiss Army knife of craft hobbyists. Well, you're not wrong. I don't like it, but you're not wrong. So this is a little trick. If you don't have two-sided tape and you're trying to make something. Go. Go. All right. So I've got CA glue, cyanoacrylate. It's just super glue. That's the actual name for it. And a little bead of that on my tape. Hit the other side with some activator, and that just makes it so that that glue will dry in a millisecond instead of 30 seconds. And I was told not to stiff glue. I just looked at that. No worries, Chris. I'll check that out. Also, I screwed this up. Yeah, it's routing, not lathing, but yeah, it's close. But no, be sure to check that out, Chris. Thank you. All right. I decided to look at chat and I messed it up. I got it misaligned. I'm going to wait just a second and then take them apart and redo that. Good thing I'm live on the internet. Otherwise, I'd be able to hide that happened. Well, the problem that I'm running into actually is that this piece has a bow in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. You'll be able to see a little bit of light in between the two pieces, which I did not realize was a thing that I had to worry about. does make this more complicated. I'm actually going to check out, was the other side the repaired side? It was, yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. May well have not happened. Factor. That's possible. Wood is not solid. No, it sort of does whatever it wants sometimes. Well, especially also, this isn't even wood. This is MDF. Medium density fiberboard. So it's like they took a bunch of wood chips and then glued them together. There we go. All right, so what I might do this time, I wonder if I should clamp them together because of the bow in this. I wonder if that would work out better for me. Well, let's get my tape on there. Oh, you know what? I had a little bit too much glue. Oh, no. Hold on. Just got something new for this. When does I remember where I put it? Boy, I really don't know where I put it. There we go. Little scraper. What a silly thing. Normally, you don't put too much glue and then it doesn't squeeze out like that. That's the idea. But if you do that, then this works a treat. And it's great. What time do we got here? Oh, we got time. Okay. I want a little more. Actually, I've got let's do a card scraper. Boom. Just gotta scrape off that little mistake. Just a happy little mistake. Okay. All right, round two. I had decided which side I wanted to use. This one. There we go. Yep. Okay. Try it again. But yeah, I tell you what, I'll bet, Hazel, if you're still there, your mom knows a little bit of woodworking too. Man. Okay. Half done. Second half, and then I am going to grab some clamps and clamp it to the table just as quickly as I can. Actually, that's probably why the glue got everywhere, now that I think about it. It wasn't flat. That's right, it wasn't my fault. So how I said that this was a trick if you don't have two-sided tape. Two-sided tape is faster. But you pay for that quickness. Okay. I'm going to grab some quick clamps. Got these Jorgensen gear clamps. Ah, man. Am a fan. They're like I mean, those little one-handed ones, those one-handed jobbies, right? They are fine, but don't have a whole lot of clamping pressure. These I find to be nearly as quick. You can't do it one-handed, but nearly as quick. However, it has a lot more clamping pressure. All right, try it again. And a little less of a bead of glue so we don't get it everywhere this time, huh? How about that? And my activator. And place it down. And nip it down. Again, this because of that activator, it's probably already set. I'm just going to give it a second. All right. So the long side here is going to be a little bit more of an annoyance, but that's okay. Good. Does not take long with that activator yet. And see now it's flat up against there. There we go. Take that, wood. It's misbehaving. Okay. So now, get our fence set up. I have to back the fence up a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay. And now, dust collection on. Router on. What I am making, I'm fixing a footstool for my niece. I would show you what it used to look like, but I've taken it all apart. What I can show you is the table legs. Grab two of them here. So this is an old footstool that went with a vanity, if you know what a vanity is. And it was from the 1980s, a very long time ago. And I am essentially rebuilding almost all of it. The only thing that I'm saving basically are these legs. However, I'm more or less rebuilding it exactly how it was. So what I'm doing is I'm using the old pieces as a template and making them the same exact shape, right? So that way, ideally, it will go together just as well as it did before. That's the idea. All right. Also, again, because of the style of cutter that is, lots of big chunky chippies. I'm gonna back a fence off, and then in a second I will just run my dust collection here. All right, and then, oh, come on. Wish I had a thinner. Do I have a thinner? What about you? Try not to mar my wood. There we go. Okay. All right. But yeah, so these are what we call aprons, right? So this will be sort of the sides underneath. Here, let me grab that leg again, actually. I can sort of show you what it'll be like. Is we'll have a leg like this, and then this is going to be just on top of it. And this needs to be fixed up. I went into those screw holes again, as you can see. But that'll be just on top of it. It gives the whole thing a little bit more structure, so it's a little sturdier. It's not going to, fall over on you. I'm also making it out of a little bit thicker material too, so that hopefully it doesn't break like it did before. That is the hope. Whether or not that happens, we'll see. But that's one of the things why it's very important to sit in your chair correctly. Ever get told that? I think I got told that all the time as a kid. Just sit regular. I still don't. But that's how it broke. All right, I'm going to get the glue off this side from before. Where'd my thing go? Here we go. All right, so let's run the dust collection quick. You can probably see it go through that clear tube there. I don't have like a proper dust collector, I just have a shop vac. And sometimes it's really easy to overwhelm. Okay. Tell you what, Jenny, tell you what, I had no idea how spoiled I was with the saw stop at school. We went to the same college, for anybody who didn't know. But I had no idea how spoiled I was with that table saw. Holy butts. Shoo! Okay. All right, same story. Double sided tape on both sides. Just a heck of a piece of equipment, and I don't know if I'll ever use another saw quite as good. Would love to, but and starts to get very pricey very quick. Unless I start making money off of this, I can't imagine. Can't imagine being able to do that. They're like several $1,000s. 8! What? The answer is 8? What was the question? What is the question? The number. Oh, is it 8? Oh no! Oh no! Wow! All right. Did I ever not? Jeez. How many more times did I go than 8? That is crazy. No kidding, Toast. Oh my gosh. Stick to jamming. Grapes. That is nuts. All right. Yeah, a little dagger hard action, some tabletop role playing. What are we making? We are rebuilding a footstool. My niece has an old vanity, and it came with a little footstool, and it was garbage. Made in like the 80s. It's mostly MDF, and I'm remaking it. Essentially, the only thing that I'm going to be reusing is the legs that it had before. That is pretty much it. Everything else is getting rebuilt. However, I am still keeping more or less the same size and shape, and that is what we're doing here. I'm using this piece, which is from the old one, as a template, and making this piece, which will be the new one, making it the same shape. And I'm doing that with 2 pieces of tape because I don't have 2-sided tape. And it's a little tricky trick. If you ever need to put 2 things together, a little bit of tape, a little bit of super glue, just a little bit. Don't put too much, otherwise it'll go in your wood. Wouldn't do that. And then I'm going to use, and this is just super glue, it's CA glue, cyanoacrylate. And then I'm going to use some activator on the other side. And what that does is essentially makes it just bond instantly. Does that count as green wood? I mean, poplar's kind of a green wood already. I know that's not what you're saying, but then, oh, and now I look around for my clamps. Because this has a terrible, terrible bow in it. So normally, it's probably already stuck, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of clamping pressure. Try to get over or past the bow that's in this top piece here. It's not flat, not at all. So I'm trying to just make sure that this sticks flat and flush to the piece below it. We'll give that a second. You know what I should do? I should have taken a picture of what it used to look like and then put it like in the corner of the stream. That is maybe something for next time that I make something. That would be a good idea. Yep. All right, that is more than enough, I'm sure. Yeah, it would have been a good idea. That way I can just be like, I'm rebuilding that. Okay, so this is going to be the last apron that we have to do. Okay. So, move the fence back. We get a little bit better dust collection. Kinda. Clamp that down. Put it on this side. And then, dust collection on, tool on, let's make it up. Yeah, so again, with the type of blade that is, it works, it's cheaper, but I would really shouldn't think about getting the better one because it jams it up right quick, man. Because of the kind of chips that come off of it. Because the way that this blade is, it is a bunch of just really long, thin pieces, right? And that gets a little bit tricky for the dust collection to pick up. All right, well, let's. Okay, I'm going to disengage the router so it can't turn on anyway whatsoever. And just help this along. I should actually get something. Got a good piece of scrap. They're saving scraps and then they're saving scraps. Listen, this could be useful, you don't know. I could make it into something. Waste not, you know? There we go. Same with pieces of fabric. You never know, man. Even if it ends up being like a scrap backboard or something. I don't know. It takes a lot for me to watch any piece of wood. Let alone, I mean, actual, like, a more exotic species, right? Oh, I don't know. Hey, actually, I thought of this. Is Hazel still watching? We have some cool stuff to watch. I think it's cool. I have a piece of wood that's called Purple Heart. And it is a wood that is naturally purple. It is so cool. I like it a lot. All right, now I gotta pry these apart again. Again, hopefully not marring my piece. Do it on the back side. Oh, there we go. There it is. That shows you like how much those stick together, right? Like I have to pry them apart. And that's just green tape and super glue. It's pretty good. All right. With that, then, we got 5:41. I have to leave in 20 minutes, and I don't know if I should even start the next thing with that much time left. I feel like I should probably call it. What do you think? I can sit here and chat about stuff for a second, but I don't think I can start the next chunk of stuff on the to-do list. Also, Jody, you were asking about burn before, and happened just a little bit here. Definitely a thing that can happen. I'll have to sand that out. All right, let's get that rotor bit out. All right. Man, something about this collet clamps these things so bad. Does it really have a Avatar song? Oh my god, I didn't even check. I already bought it. Oh no. Well, I never paid for my pizza. Big rips. I didn't even check. I'm gonna have to check next time. Gonna have to check on that next time. Little 3D printed case for my router bits. Heck yeah. The illuminated orchestra. Well, I don't even know what that is. Is that like an orchestra with a light show, or how does that work? That sounds awesome. No worries, Avatar song. I mean, I ordered it now some time ago. I ordered that pizza at like 2 p.m. All right. And we can put our no-show guy on there. An orchestra with a light show. That's super cool. It'd be a heck of a date, actually. All right. Let's clean up just a little bit here. Clean up our messes. There's a little bit of sawdust in the tube. Let's take a look at that right quick. Oh yeah, no, it's stuck. Hold on, I'm gonna run the vacuum. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Drone's on my mic? Ah, that makes sense. Sorry. Dust collection. Since a 90. A little bit closer to the wall. Right. So thank you for that feedback. Any kind of feedback like that. Hello! Just about an happy weekend. I don't know if I've seen you yet. Welcome back to work. Chris traveling down from Midtown Wales to go with it. Heck yeah, that's awesome. All right, y'all. Mike is not picking up our phone. Oh, So that's what happened. The mic fell off and was next to the vacuum. So that's why it was really loud when I went next to the vacuum. Oh, it all comes together. Ah. Oh, man. Nice, Rory. Well, we got something, man. Like I didn't suck it up? No, it wasn't that close. It wasn't that close. And even then, it would have been in the vacuum, the cyclone that I have. Bex, welcome on in. We're just finishing up with this portion of the stream. I'll be taking a 2-hour break, and I'll be back at 8 p.m. for some Daggerheart, which will be super fun. But we got the next little section of this done. And it turned out mostly okay, except for those parts where that hole happened, but I'll be able to sand that out easily enough. I wish I had a spindle sander, actually. That would make a really quick work of that. That's right. I'll figure it out. But with that, y'all, thank you for popping in. I am enjoying the woodworking streams, so thank you. We'll probably be doing a bunch more. The next one I think might happen on Monday, and I'll have a completely different project to work on. I'll be building a cabinet. And that will hopefully be a much longer stream. Yeah. Well, anybody live that we can send people to, or should I just hang out here? Let's see. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? When does this project get finished? As soon as I can. All I have to do is drill out those brackets, and then that might be it. Is that all? All right. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Is there anybody doing woodworking? I'm seeing who is lying, but I'm not seeing who I want to send y'all to. Kat is playing Silent Hill F. It's been a minute since we've rated her, and she's rated us a couple of times. Rated us a couple of times. Maybe I send y'all there. I'm Cataclysm. Let's do that, y'all. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. I appreciate you so much. I am Cat. Got it. Spelled a little weird. Thank you guys for hanging out. Like I said, I'll be live again in about 2 hours. I'll see y'all after the break. There we go.